Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 20 pence coins, exploring the top 5 most valuable pieces that collectors treasure. From rare mint marks to unusual years and unique conditions, the 20 pence has captivated numismatists for decades. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this list will give you a detailed look at some of the UK's most sought-after 20 pence coins. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin, dated 1982. At first glance, this coin may appear ordinary, especially when found in circulated condition, but beneath its familiar design lies an interesting story of history, minting context, collector interest, and real-world auction values. Many people overlook circulated or lightly damaged coins, assuming they hold no value beyond face value. Yet collectors know that even common issues can gain importance depending on demand, condition, and market trends. In this video, we will explore why the 1982 20 pence still matters, how collectors view circulated examples, and how much this coin can realistically fetch in today's auction market when priced in US dollars. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982, making this date especially significant as it represents the very beginning of the denomination. The coin was launched as part of a broader modernization of British currency, offering a convenient intermediate value between 10 pence and 50 pence. The Royal Mint produced the 20 pence to improve everyday transactions, particularly in vending machines and retail environments. The 1982 issue marked a new chapter in decimal coinage and quickly became familiar to the public. Millions were struck in that first year to ensure wide circulation, and as a result, the coin became a common sight in pockets and purses across the UK. Despite its large mintage, the historical importance of the 1982 date continues to attract collectors, especially those building complete typesets or first-year-of-issue collections. One of the most distinctive features of the 1982 20 pence coin is its unusual heptagonal shape with 7 curved sides. This design makes it instantly recognizable by touch and sight, setting it apart from most other coins in circulation. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was widely used during this period and is admired for its clean and dignified appearance. The reverse displays a crowned Tudor rose, symbolizing England and royal heritage, along with the denomination and date. The coin is struck in cupronickel, giving it a silvery appearance that wears evenly over time. In circulated condition, these features often show smoothing, light scratches, and reduced detail, yet the shape and design remain unmistakable and appealing to collectors interested in British decimal history. From a rarity standpoint, the 1982 20 pence is not considered rare in absolute terms due to its high mintage. However, collector demand does not always rely solely on rarity. Many collectors actively seek circulated or lightly damaged examples to complete date runs or educational collections, especially at affordable prices. Coins with minor wear, edge knocks, toning, or surface marks are commonly traded and still hold value within the collector market. Heavily damaged coins, such as those with corrosion or deep scratches, generally carry lower demand, but even these can be of interest when grouped in bulk lots or used as reference pieces. Importantly, any unusual errors, off-center strikes, or die anomalies found on a 1982 20 pence can significantly increase collector interest, even if the coin is otherwise circulated or damaged. When it comes to current market value, a standard 1982 UK 20 pence coin in circulated condition typically sells for modest amounts. In today's auction market, most circulated examples trade between $431,000, depending on overall eye appeal and wear. Coins with stronger detail, minimal damage, or attractive toning can sometimes reach $324,000, especially when sold to international collectors. Bulk lots often sell for less per coin, while individual listings with clear photographs tend to perform better. Damaged examples usually fall closer to the lower end of the range, but rare errors or unusual features can push values significantly higher, sometimes reaching $122,000 or more if verified and properly listed. While this coin is not a high-value rarity, it maintains steady interest and consistent demand in the global coin market. For collectors interested in the 1982 20 pence, it is important to examine coins carefully under good lighting. Look for remaining detail in the Queen's portrait, clarity in the Tudor rose, and clean edges without major dents. Even in circulated condition, coins with balanced wear often appear more attractive and sell more easily. Checking for minting errors is also worthwhile, as these can dramatically increase value. Proper storage is essential. Placing coins in protective flips or holders prevents further damage and preserves their condition. Collectors should also monitor auction results rather than relying solely on asking prices, as completed sales provide a more accurate picture of real market value. Finally, patience is key, as common coins often gain modest value over time as fewer high-quality circulated examples remain available. In conclusion, The United Kingdom 20 pence 1982 coin in circulated condition may not be a rare treasure, but it holds undeniable historical and collector significance as the first year of this denomination. Its distinctive shape, classic design, and role in British decimal history keep it relevant and collectible decades after its release. While most circulated examples trade for just a few dollars, steady demand ensures they continue to appear in auctions and collections worldwide. For collectors, this coin represents an affordable and meaningful addition, proving that even everyday change can carry history, value, and lasting interest. Next up, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin dated 1995, examined specifically in fine condition. At first glance, this coin may seem ordinary, but when we explore its background, design, collector interest, and auction market behavior, it becomes clear why even common date coins still hold a place in the world of numismatics. By the end of this video, you'll understand where the 1995 20 pence stands in terms of rarity, how damaged examples compare to better preserved ones, and what kind of value collectors are actually paying for this coin today in US dollars. The 20 pence coin is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971. Designed to fill the gap between the 10 pence and 50 pence denominations, the 20p quickly became a widely used coin in everyday transactions. By 1995, the 20 pence was already a well-established part of British currency, struck by the Royal Mint during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The mid-1990s were a stable period for UK coinage, with no major design changes or metal shortages, resulting in large production numbers. The 1995 issue was minted primarily for circulation, meaning most examples entered daily use almost immediately after release. One of the most distinctive features of the UK 20 pence coin is its heptagonal shape, with 7 equal curved sides. This design makes it instantly recognizable by touch, an important feature for accessibility. The obverse of the 1995 coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Raphael Maklouf, showing the Queen wearing the royal diadem. The inscription includes her name, title, and the year of issue. On the reverse, the coin displays a crowned Tudor rose, a long-standing symbol of England, representing unity and heritage. The coin is struck in cupronickel, giving it a silver-like appearance, and in fine condition, the major design elements remain clear despite light wear from circulation. In terms of rarity, the 1995 20 pence is not considered rare, especially compared to key dates or error coins from earlier or later years. Millions were produced, and many still survive today. However, collector demand does not rely on rarity alone. Interestingly, damaged or heavily worn examples of this coin usually attract very little attention from collectors unless they show unusual mint errors, such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or misaligned designs. In damaged condition, the coin's value often drops to face value or below collector interest, serving mainly as a filler piece for beginners. That said, some collectors of error coins actively search through damaged examples hoping to discover something unusual. When it comes to auction and market value, condition is everything. A 1995 UK 20 pence in fine condition, meaning moderate wear but clear details, typically sells for a modest price. In most online auctions and coin marketplaces, these coins usually trade between $432,000, depending on eye appeal and demand at the time of sale. Well-circulated or damaged examples often sell for less than $1, while coins in uncirculated or brilliant condition can reach slightly higher prices, sometimes $316,000, especially if sold in collector lots or certified sets. Exceptional error coins from 1995, though rare, can fetch significantly higher amounts, sometimes reaching $114,000 or more, depending on the severity and type of the error. For collectors interested in the 1995 20 pence, the key is realistic expectations. This coin is best suited for date runs, educational collections, or beginner sets focused on Queen Elizabeth II's decimal coinage. Always check the coin carefully under good lighting for errors or unusual features, as these can dramatically change its value. If possible, store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further wear, especially if it is already in fine or better condition. Buying these coins in bulk or mixed lots is often the most cost-effective approach, and keeping track of recent auction results can help you avoid overpaying. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin dated 1995 in fine condition may not be a rare treasure, but it remains an important and interesting part of modern British coinage. Its distinctive shape, classic design, and role in everyday commerce give it lasting appeal among collectors. While its auction market value in dollars is generally modest, the coin still offers educational value and the potential for surprises in the form of mint errors. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collecting journey, the 1995 20 pence reminds us that even common coins have a story worth telling. Next up, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin dated 2005, specifically in a rusty or heavily corroded condition. While many people believe only shiny, mint-condition coins are valuable, the truth is far more complex. In this video, we will explore why even a damaged or rusty 2005 20 pence coin can attract attention in the collector market, how rarity is defined beyond just mintage numbers, and what kind of auction value such a coin can realistically achieve in US dollars. If you have old change lying around, especially coins that look worn or unusual, this video might change how you see them forever. The 20 pence coin is a relatively modern denomination in the United Kingdom, first introduced in 1982 as part of the transition to a more efficient decimal coinage system. The coin was designed to be easily distinguishable, both visually and by touch, which is why it features a unique seven-sided, or heptagonal, shape. The 2005 20 pence coin was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and features her fourth definitive portrait on the obverse, created by sculptor Ian Rank-Broadley. This portrait is known for its realistic and mature depiction of the Queen and is highly regarded among numismatists. In 2005, millions of 20 pence coins were produced for everyday circulation, making the date itself appear common at first glance. However, condition, errors, and unusual forms of deterioration can significantly change a coin's desirability. The 2005 20 pence coin is composed of cupronickel, an alloy that normally resists rust because it contains no iron. This makes the appearance of a rusty 20 pence coin especially intriguing. What collectors often describe as rust is usually severe corrosion, chemical damage, or contamination from prolonged exposure to moisture, soil, or reactive substances. In some cases, coins may have been exposed to extreme environments, such as being buried underground, submerged in water for years, or stored alongside reactive metals. The distinctive heptagonal shape, combined with the crowned Tudor rose design on the reverse, ensures that even in poor condition, the coin remains instantly recognizable. When corrosion alters the surface texture, color, or weight of the coin, it can create a unique appearance that sets one example apart from millions of others. First, it may seem counterintuitive to call a rusty or corroded coin rare, especially when the original mintage was high. However, rarity in numismatics is not only about how many coins were made, but how many survive in a particular condition or form. A 2005 20 pence coin that has undergone unusual corrosion patterns, metal reactions, or partial surface loss can become a one-of-a-kind specimen. Error collectors, experimental condition collectors, and curiosity-driven buyers often seek out such coins. Some collectors specialize in extreme circulation damage or environmental damage, viewing these coins as historical artifacts that tell a story about where the coin has been. Because most damaged coins are discarded or ignored, those that survive and reach the collector market can generate surprising interest, especially when the damage is visually striking or unusual. In terms of auction value, a standard 2005 20 pence coin in circulated condition is typically worth only its face value, which is roughly 25 cents in US dollars. However, a rusty or heavily corroded example can sell for more depending on several factors. If the corrosion is mild and unattractive, the value may remain under $1. On the other hand, coins with dramatic surface changes, unusual coloration, or suspected mint-related metal issues can sell in online auctions for anywhere between $5 and $30 US. In rare cases, particularly eye-catching or well-documented examples have sold for even higher prices when two or more collectors compete. It is important to understand that these prices are not guaranteed and depend heavily on presentation, photography, and buyer interest at the time of sale. If you believe you have a rusty 2005 20 pence coin, the first step is to avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can destroy surface details and remove evidence that collectors find valuable. Instead, store the coin in a dry, protective holder to prevent further deterioration. Take clear photographs under good lighting to show the full extent of the corrosion and any remaining design details. When researching value, look at completed auction listings rather than asking prices, as this gives a more accurate picture of what buyers are willing to pay. If the coin appears extremely unusual, you may consider consulting a numismatic expert or sending it to a grading service, although this is usually only worthwhile if the coin is truly distinctive. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 2005, even in a rusty or heavily corroded condition, should not be dismissed too quickly. While it may not be rare in the traditional sense, unusual damage can transform an everyday coin into a collectible curiosity with real market value. For collectors who appreciate the stories coins tell through their wear and survival, such pieces can be fascinating additions to a collection. Always remember that value in numismatics is shaped by demand, uniqueness, and presentation. So before throwing away that odd-looking coin in your pocket, take a closer look. It might be worth more than you think. Next up, the United Kingdom's 1984 20 pence coin. While it may appear modest at first glance, this coin has a story and value that goes far beyond its face value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection journey, Understanding the history, features, and market value of the 1984 20 pence coin can help you appreciate its significance and potentially spot a hidden gem in your own collection. In this video, we'll explore everything from its origin to its auction value in dollars, and provide practical tips for collectors looking to navigate the world of circulated coins. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982, a response to the need for a denomination that bridged the gap between the 10 pence and 50 pence coins. The 1984 issue comes just 2 years after the coin's introduction, making it part of the early series that holds historical importance for collectors. The coin was minted at the Royal Mint and features the standard specifications of its era: a heptagonal shape, 21.4 mm in diameter, and a composition of cupronickel. Its introduction was part of a broader effort in the 1980s to modernize UK coinage while maintaining designs that were instantly recognizable to the public. The 1984 20 pence coin circulated widely, serving as a common part of everyday transactions, which means finding one in pristine condition today can be quite rare. What sets the 1984 20 pence coin apart is its distinct heptagonal design, which was revolutionary for its time. Unlike round coins, its seven-sided shape made it instantly recognizable, even by touch. The obverse side features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a design that was used on coins from 1968 until 1984. The reverse showcases the crowned Tudor rose within a circle, crafted by Christopher Ironside, symbolizing England and tying the coin to centuries of British history. While the design may seem straightforward, subtle details like the raised edges, precise engraving, and the interplay of metals make it a piece of art and history rolled into one. For collectors, these features are essential for identifying authenticity, especially when the coin has been circulated and shows signs of wear. While the 1984 20 pence coin was widely circulated, its availability in good condition today has decreased significantly. Coins that have been handled extensively often show wear on the edges, fading details on the Queen's portrait, or slight discoloration from years of handling. Interestingly, even in circulated condition, this coin has a dedicated following among collectors who appreciate it for its early series status and historical significance. Coins that are only moderately worn can still fetch respectable prices at auction, particularly if the details are still discernible and the coin retains its original shape. The rarity is not due to a limited mintage but rather the survival rate of coins in collectible condition after nearly 4 decades in circulation. So, how much is a 1984 20 pence coin worth today? The value depends heavily on condition. A circulated coin with noticeable wear might sell for a modest $322,000 at auction or through online marketplaces. Coins in better circulated condition, with minimal wear and clear design details, can command higher prices, often ranging from $114,000 for collectors seeking coins with exceptional preservation. Rare for this year and denomination, the price can go even higher, especially if the coin has unique characteristics or errors. While this coin may not rival the astronomical values of rare error coins or older mintings, it remains a valuable piece for those building a comprehensive UK coin collection. If you're interested in adding a 1984 20 pence coin to your collection, there are a few practical tips to keep in mind. First, always check the coin for wear and damage. Even small scratches or discoloration can affect value. Use a magnifying glass to examine the finer details, especially the Queen's portrait and the Tudor rose, to ensure it is authentic. Second, consider the context of the coin. Coins purchased from reputable dealers or auction houses often carry a higher level of trust and may come with grading information. Third, don't overlook circulated coins entirely. Even moderately worn coins can hold historical and educational value, helping to complete your collection of 1980s UK coins. Finally, keep an eye on online marketplaces and auctions, as prices fluctuate based on demand and rarity trends. Patience and careful selection often yield the best results for collectors. In conclusion, the 1984 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is much more than a small piece of metal. It's a glimpse into British history, design innovation, and the world of numismatics. Even in circulated condition, it holds appeal for collectors, whether as an accessible entry point for beginners or a meaningful addition for seasoned enthusiasts. Understanding its features, history, and current market value in dollars allows you to appreciate its significance and make informed decisions when buying or selling. Next up, the United Kingdom's 20 pence coin from 1997. While at first glance it might seem like just another coin from the late 20th century, collectors know that even coins that appear common can hold remarkable value depending on their condition and rarity. In this video, we'll explore the history and background of the 1997 20 pence, highlight its unique features, examine its rarity in fine condition, discuss its current market value in dollars, and provide essential tips for collectors who want to spot valuable coins in their collections. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the UK in 1982, designed by the renowned artist William Gardner. Its heptagonal shape, often called an equilateral curve heptagon, made it instantly recognizable among UK coins. By 1997, the 20 pence had become a staple in daily transactions. That year, the coin featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank-Broadley on the obverse, a design that would become iconic for decades. On the reverse, the coin displayed the crowned Tudor rose, symbolizing England's rich history and heritage. While the 1997 minting wasn't known for errors or rare production anomalies, its appeal lies in its age, limited circulation in fine condition, and the enduring interest of numismatists who focus on modern British coinage. The 1997 20 pence coin carries several features that make it distinctive. First, the seven-sided shape is mathematically intriguing. It is designed to be curve-sided, meaning it has a constant width despite its angular appearance. This allows the coin to roll smoothly in vending machines and coin-operated devices. The obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II is finely detailed, showcasing the monarch with the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The reverse side features a crowned Tudor rose, which is both elegant and symbolic. Additionally, the coin's composition of cupronickel gives it a durable finish while retaining a silver-like shine when properly cared for. These features make it attractive not only to collectors of modern coins but also to those who appreciate the artistry and engineering behind coin production. Although millions of 20 pence coins were minted in 1997, the reality is that many have circulated extensively, showing signs of wear, scratches, and discoloration. Coins in fine condition, however, are significantly rarer because they have retained much of their original detail and luster. Fine condition refers to coins that exhibit light wear on the high points but still maintain clear features and legible details. Collectors often seek out 1997 20 pence coins in fine or better condition because these coins are increasingly difficult to find in everyday circulation. Even minor nicks or surface damage can reduce a coin's appeal, making those in fine condition highly desirable for numismatic collections. Though, what is the current market value of a 1997 20 pence coin in fine condition? While values can fluctuate depending on demand and auction activity, coins in fine condition typically sell for around $423,000, with some coins commanding slightly higher prices if they display exceptional preservation or have been graded by professional numismatic organizations. It's important to note that while this might not seem like a high value, it represents a significant premium over face value, especially for coins that are increasingly rare in collectible condition. Coins graded higher than fine, such as very fine or uncirculated, can fetch substantially more, often reaching $313,000 or even higher in certain auction settings. If you're a collector looking to add a 1997 20 pence to your portfolio, there are several tips to keep in mind. First, always inspect coins carefully for wear and surface marks. Coins that retain their original luster and have minimal scratches are far more valuable. Second, consider having coins professionally graded, as this can enhance marketability and potentially increase value. Third, check online marketplaces and auction results to understand current pricing trends, as coin values can fluctuate over time. Finally, store your coins properly in protective holders or albums to prevent further wear and maintain their collectible condition. Even small measures like keeping coins away from moisture, oils, and direct sunlight can make a big difference in preserving their value. In conclusion, the 1997 United Kingdom 20 pence coin in fine condition is more than just a piece of currency. It's a collectible that combines history, design, and rarity. While not exceedingly rare, coins in fine condition are increasingly sought after by collectors who appreciate their historical significance and enduring charm. By understanding the coin's unique features, its place in British numismatic history, and the current market value in dollars, collectors can make informed decisions about buying, selling, or preserving these coins. If you found a 1997 20 pence in your collection, now is a great time to evaluate its condition and consider its potential worth in the growing market for modern British coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into historic British coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and keep checking your change, because history may be hiding in plain sight.